Welcome to Nature's Glory Cabin Off-Road again. Today we're riding with our club, the Ohio River Four-Wheelers, the Spring 2024 Easy Ride, recorded March 8, 2025. We did Spas Creek and then FS 1085 Brushy Fork over to Menifee County. We weren't able to get any maps in this. Onyx was acting up, so I'll do the turn-by-turn as we go through it. Like usual, you'll see all that stuff as it comes up.
Group 1, this is Aaron, your leader. You have a copy?
Copy in the green JLR.
Hey, Group 1, we're going to go ahead and start pulling out because there's semis coming in. So please follow me as we head out.
Let's take it really part of Group 1.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start rolling. Just for Group 1, Dave Turner is going to be my mid-gunner. He is in a four-door JK Silver. Out of Pittsburgh, so that's what we call it, Pittsburgh. And Billy Benson will be my tail gunner and a white four-door JK. So we'll go ahead and get rolling.
Left turn for Group 1 at the front.
Group 1, 11. There's not a tunnel on Route 77.
Turning right onto 77 towards not a tunnel.
I'll be turning right onto 77, Dave.
Aaron, I got a copy on you. We are coming up the hill towards the tunnel now, and I have the rest of the group.
Okay, has Billy got to the tail and got everybody to turn around?
Billy and the tail are with me now.
Okay, then we'll keep moving then. I'll pick it up just a little bit.
All right, Aaron, we are with the front of the group now. We are all together. Mid-gunner is through the tunnel. We have a couple cars waiting to enter on the other side, so Billy, tell them when you're the last one.
The leader is coming up to a iron bridge. Once you cross the iron bridge, you're going to make a left-hand turn. After the bridge, left-hand turn.
Mid-gunner is at the bridge, Aaron.
Copy, mid-gunner at the bridge. The leader is going to be making a right on the Spas Creek Road. We're going to be making a right up here on Spas Creek Road.
As we approach ahead of Spas Creek here, we'll have some pictures of all of us lined up. There were 32 of us on this day in line, so it was a long day. We had some exciting stuff going on, had a bunch of trees down over on the north side of Menifee County. We'll see all those when we get to them.
Okay, guys, if everybody will start loading up, we're going to start rolling.
Just starting to move in the middle right now, so I see there's still a few people getting loaded up.
What did Aaron say as our trail leader? Also, I did a count. Today we have 32 rigs in our group today. So thank you guys all for joining us. And like I said, hopefully we'll have a good, fun day. We got a little washout on our left-hand side, so stay to the right-hand side of the trail. Stay to the right.
Washout he's talking about here is right along the creek, so watch out right here.
Down the turn at the creek, make sure you're hugging the right side of the trail.
This mud hole we're about to go through here, if you don't like it, there is a bypass to the right. I think most everybody should be able to get through it. I'm in the green JL up here, and there is a little rise. You can go up and over it if you like, or you can go around it to the left. I'm going to go up and over it. There's also a spot here. There used to be a tree down right here in the creek, and the bypass is up to the left. I'm going to do the bypass. If you want to, you can see what I do.
As we go down this trail, you guys will see that we go through a few creek crossings and a few mud holes. All these mud holes have a solid bottom to them, so if you're questioning them, just to let you know they do have a solid bottom. Leader is passing another area where the bank is washing out, so just be careful, stay to the right.
He said there's a little bit of a washout up here on the left. It's not as tight as it appears.
Here in the trail a little ways, you'll see a big rock. Just stay to the right of it. Everybody should be able to squeeze between the rock and the bank.
Aaron was saying there's a big rock up ahead, and we should be able to squeeze between the rock and the bank on the right side.
Right up here to our left-hand side, you guys will see a little waterfall that we're about to pass. Okay, the trail leader is going to come up on a couple of mud holes. You'll see some stuff to the right, some stuff to the left. Please follow the same line that the person in front of you follows. We're going to go straight through the middle, and that is the shallowest hole to go through. So just follow the person in front of you.
Hey, the tail gunner wants somebody to go through the deep one so he can practice his recovery skills.
He usually pushes Aaron to do that. That's why Aaron has a shirt that says Mudhole Tester.
Well, there's two ways across this creek. There's a kind of a flexy side on the right and a not quite as flexy on the left. And then the mud hole he's talking about, after you go through them, is to the right. It looks deep, but it's not as deep as it looks. So it's good for everybody.
And just for your aware, Dave, I got the shirt on today.
Is that a shirt one could potentially earn here?
They
He's
could,
gonna go
but
the
I
other
think
way,
with
yep.
32 rigs, we want to try to keep them moving today.
Roger that.
I believe to the left of this mud hole is private property, is what I've been told in the past.
Yeah.
Right where I'm at, there's a right line that is off camber. If you're stuck, I don't advise it. And then there is a bypass on the left-hand side. So you can try either one. Dave, and you'll relay that over. Leader's going to pull up quite a bit, and then I will walk back here and help anybody out that wants to try it. Be a few minutes, and I'll be right back.
As Aaron mentioned, this is the more off-camber area, and less stock vehicles probably shouldn't try this. This is from the rear camera. I don't take many people in this direction because it is kind of a little bit off-camber and a little bit of a hairy situation if you're not used to it. We got in here and had a few people that got kind of caught up in it and didn't really want to do it but couldn't get out of it either. But we got them through it safely and everybody was fine. So enjoy the video, and you can see some picture sequences in here as well of some of it. a time or two.
Anybody needs a spot right for the pitch area by the waterfall, we're more than welcome to help anybody. The leader right here is going to drop down in this little mud. Just take it nice and easy. It may bottom out, but drop it easy and then just go for the mud.
Forerunner stuck.
Okay, if he's having a hard time getting out, just give it a little momentum. He's open, so he'll need a little bit of an area to get a little run up the bank.
He's out.
gonna pull up to the blacktop here. Everybody can help the person behind them. It is kind of a blind corner, so kind of let them know when they're clear. When you get to the stop sign, you're gonna make a right at the stop sign. If anybody needs to pull out, you'll want to make a left at the stop sign. If you want to continue, you'll make a right. If you need to pull out, take a left. A left will take you back to Mount Sterling. At the flashing red light in town, you're going to make a right at the flashing red light on the 460. Right on the 460. We're going to make a left onto 1693. A left on 1693.
That's also known as Dan Ridge Road.
Yeah.
Gonna make a left on the Igo Ridge Road. Left on the Igo Ridge. You'll see a green house right before the turn. Want everybody bunch back up right up here for a second. And then you want to put it back in four-wheel low. We're gonna go down the hill here. This is Forest Road 1095 Igo Ridge, so just take it easy all the way down. It's a little bit slimy here, so just take it easy.
As we get down here on this trail, we did encourage folks to bring chainsaws. Not everybody heard us or remembered it. This is the first time I believe anybody's been on this end of the trail. There were quite a few trees down. It took quite a while to get them cleared.
Anyone have a chainsaw?
Yeah, I got one. How far? What do you need?
What Aaron says. I think he's looking at a fallen tree.
All right, give me a minute. I'm only 3 or 4 by.
He has chainsaws and would like to help us out. We greatly appreciate it. We have some fallen down trees up here, and we can use as many hands as possible too to make like work go quick. Thank you everybody who helped and pitch in, and anybody who took pictures. We greatly appreciate it.
My chainsaw.
Somebody has a chainsaw towards the front of the line. We can use it. There's just one single tree laying across the trail that we need to cut out.
We have another tree? I hope not. We'll run out of chainsaws at this rate.
Do you guys need any help up there?
All done, ready to move out. Hey guys, up towards front, it gets really tight, so be careful. If you need a spot, let us know. We'll also have to stop up here. We got a few trees. So what constitutes a few?
More than 2.
4. Right now I'm trying to snap the tree in half. Another tree down. Hey Aaron, this is Billy. Hey, are you near a turnaround point? I mean, not really. I mean, we can find one if we're going to have to do that. If we have to retreat, that's fine. We didn't know what was going on back here. I would at least maybe go looking, and then if we can get this clear, I'll try to get back on the radio to you. Need a chainsaw, or what do you need? Nobody back here knows, and we might be able to. We need chainsaws if anybody has any. What we really need. Chainsaws, and if anybody has DeWalt batteries, that would be our biggest thing. Box, and TJ's got a chainsaw. We just need to know that stuff. Need quite a few hands on deck, guys.
You have a gentleman coming up with a chainsaw and an axe.
I think we're going to be okay. I feel pretty confident. I'm seeing tire tracks in the mud up here. It looks like people have gotten as far as that big tree and may turn around. So if the next person wants to come, I'll wait up here for them. All right, we're heading your way.
Well, we finally got through the last one. Aaron did a lot of the cutting because he was the leader. We got through this last one here, and from here on out, it was just trail. This is the deepest part of the water, too. If you notice to the left, there's a lake here, and this water can't even be deeper than it is on this day. So everybody should be aware of that. And if you're the only one out, be sure to make sure you have plenty of equipment. We saw earlier there was one cut out at the very beginning of the trail. I don't know if you noticed that. I didn't mention it, but it looked like somebody got that far and it had enough and turned around and went back. And it happens. No shame in that. We talked about it, I think, earlier in this video as well, but we were lucky enough we had enough chainsaws and enough batteries and everything to get through it. You never know what's going to happen when you get out here. Again, first time anybody been on this all winter long for the most part, and we had a lot of trees down. Now this one's not too bad. You can power right through it. It's not that deep. It's no worse than the other one.
It's got my undercarriage worse.
Are you planning on doing another trail after this one?
I don't know yet. We'll get back out here to Blacktop. We'll see what everybody thinks and what they want to do.
So I intend to split in the road after the dog's in the road.
At the stop sign in the outhouse, go straight. At the stop sign in the outhouse, go straight. Like I said, when you get to 460, make a left. You'll see a school.
Yeah,
We'll just pull in the parking lot right there for a minute.
Several of the folks, I believe, left here and went on to do Pumpkin Hollow on the way back to Ohio. We were close to the cabin, so we stopped after we got through here, and we just went back to the cabin because we're in Menifee County here, not far from our cabin. Hope everybody's enjoyed this. We get as many videos as we can. Thanks for watching, and come again. Like and subscribe.